Monday, Monday, so shitty to me. I'm joking. Mondays are fine. I like Mondays. I don't like where our country's headed, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy your Monday. The way this president is covered, the way this president is treated, you know, we knew it was going to happen. We knew that the establishment media wouldn't say anything, wouldn't do anything to hold his feet to the fire. Because in his first 2 weeks, there's a lot to hold his feet to. There is. There's a lot. But the media is not going to cover it, and at least half the country is okay with it. But are they really okay with it? Or are they just brainwashed? Or are they just misinformed? I think it's a combination of those things. Some aren't okay with it, but their Trump derangement syndrome is so bad that they're willing to forego rational thought. Because, hey, it's not Donald Trump. But if you just look at the orders that he's doing, he signed these orders, circumventing the fucking process, not introducing a bill, just signing the orders. Well, Donald Trump did the same thing. George Bush did the same thing. Obama did the same thing, right? But if you look at the volume, you look at the volume of what he's doing, and immediately on day one, the ones that he passed, the ones that he signed, you have to really look at it that way. These executive orders, they should benefit the American people. If it's a good executive order that both sides agree is for the good of the nation, then it should be no problem, right? Because we know from past administrations, a lot of executive orders, it's just what that side of the argument wants. It's not even trying to have a conversation about it. It's just like, this is what we're going to do, and you have no choice. Bam, sign it. Now, there's ways that the states can fight it, just like how Texas is fighting the energy thing, right? There's ways that states can do it. But the fact of the matter is, he's just making a blanket fucking order and saying, fuck having a conversation, we're going to do it this way. And just the sheer volume of what he's done. And again, look at what he's done. Is it benefiting the American people? The Keystone Pipeline. Well, no. That benefits only one part of the American people. The tree huggers. Why is he doing it? So he can get their votes. He can say, hey, tree huggers, look what I'm doing for you. The transgender thing. Right? Forget the fact that he's destroying women's sports with that. Right? All the girls now they can't have a chance to compete fairly because they'll be going against men, and it's already happened all over the country. Yukon, Connecticut, look up that one. The two guys that are competing as girls are just destroying all the records and destroying all the other women at the meets. Right? Who that executive order? Who's in favor? It doesn't favor the women, the actual women in this country. It doesn't favor them. Right, so he's trying to get that voter block. That's who that executive order is. Oh, I want your vote, so I'm going to do this. The immigration thing. Well, it's not for the betterment of America. There's a lot of people in America that disagree with that. But he signed it anyway. Who does that benefit? Benefits the voter block he wants. That's a big voter block. Illegal immigrants. 11 million to some people. Right, so all these executive orders, it's not for the betterment of American people, it's for the betterment of him. And in the eyes of the voter blocks he wants. That's what it's for. Because if you really look at these orders and what they actually do to the American people, it sets people back. The discrimination in women's sports now. Now women have to worry about, well, hey, bro, I could be the best woman out here, but I'm still going to come in third place because there's two men competing as women. That's not a benefit. Keystone Pipeline. Oh, well, the tree huggers are happy. Yes, we're not destroying the environment. But, hey, we're going to nix thousands and thousands of jobs. And then you got fucking the climate czar, who is another hypocrite in the likes of Al Gore. Do you know that John Kerry has a private jet? He has a $12 million mansion. He's had a private jet for years. Private jet, so wherever he goes, he flies in his private jet. That's the climate czar. See, again, how much people know that? He's a hypocrite. You think John Kerry drives an electric car? I don't think so. Again, who's that for? Like, with no evidence, climate change is like, it's gonna kill us in 12 years, blah, blah, blah. With no evidence, they're just saying it. No fucking evidence. That's again, just to benefit themselves, not to benefit the American people. The immigration thing, again, to benefit themselves. If people would really stand back and really look at it for what it is. But again, their minds have been transformed. For 4 years, they're told Donald Trump is evil, he's this, he's that, blah, 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 blah. Even though 99% of what they say is not true at all, but doesn't matter. From day one, they fucking attacked him. From day one, they were against him. From day one, they fucking fought him. To the point where even our government agencies were plotting against him. Why is that not that should be the number one news story of what Obama and his administration did to sabotage Donald Trump. They used the intelligence agencies to sabotage it. Russia collusion. Turns out that it was a lie. A total fucking lie. It's proven it's a lie. Nobody cares because they don't report it. The Ukraine thing. Again, because somebody overheard somebody else say that Donald Trump did this on a fuck. It's again, no evidence. And he wasn't removed because they couldn't remove him because he didn't do anything wrong. Same thing with this second impeachment. If you just watch the speech, if you realize that these people were breaking into the Capitol while he was still speaking, and if you look at the language he used, he said go and fight. Bro, there's hundreds of videos of all kind of politicians of every ilk saying the same fucking words. Not to mention, he said peaceful protest. Those are the words that came out of his mouth. No, they're saying he incited a riot. He incited violence. He incited an insurrection. And if you watch CNN and that's your world, then it's true. Even though it's not. No, they're not going to remove him. It was all a show. It was all a show. Meanwhile, the dirty tricks are going on backstage. You know that because they know it's not going to pass. They know it's not. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all the optics. All of the optics. So in his first couple weeks of his presidency, all he's doing is destroying America with all these executive orders. And he's keeping the Trump derangement narrative going, even though the man's not president anymore. He's just keeping it going. Then this whole GameStop thing. I'm not going to go into the intricacies of what was happening, but basically, the small investors were using the same tactics that the hedge funds, the big guys, use. And they used it against the hedge fund. What they did was not illegal. That's the whole thing I think people are missing about it. What those small investors did is not illegal. It's just that it cost the big guys money, and now they're pissed. To the point where they're stopping people from trading. That's a direct violation of so many fucking rights. But they did it anyway. And then they're trying to explain it away because of market volatility. or whatever stupid reason they have. The point of the matter is that they fucking underhanded tactics. They freaking stop people from trading that thing so that they can recoup the losses, because they were fucking using the same tactics that the fucking small investors were using. And when the investors beat them at their own game, they're fucking pissed. That's what it's all about. I mean, if you look at it, if you really look at it without your partisan fucking view, you'd understand that this is a direct affront to the little man. What's good for me is not good for thee. I just can't stop stressing. This is the first 2 weeks of this guy's presidency. The first 2 weeks. What else is in store? So my true question is, how long is it going to take until the people that support him turn against him? Because the cream always rises to the top. After a while, people after they've been slapped enough times, they learn how to fucking put up their hands and defend themselves. That's just human nature. But how long is it going to take until his own base? I mean, is it going to be too late? Will it be by then they've already taken away your rights? They've already taken away your voice? Who knows? Who knows where it goes? And there's people fighting, like Texas is fighting him on the energy thing. That's because Texans don't take shit. They don't take people's shit. Again, that's just one state. If a whole bunch of states stood up and said, no, you can't fucking do this, Mr. President. You know? How many states have that guts? I don't know. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of their plan. I'm going to lose my shit if the 1619 project becomes fucking some kind of bill or some kind of law that they have to teach this shit in school. That's when I'm going to really lose my shit, because that's going to be straight up brainwashing. That's what that's going to be. I mean, in some respects, some of the stuff that's going on already is brainwashing. It's already happening, and to the point where they have people believing that defunding the police, abolishing the police is a good thing. It's not. There's nothing good will happen of it. Nothing good. Yet, in some states, they've already done it. They've already defunded the police in Minneapolis, in New York. And look at their crime surge. I mean, what are they going to blame it on? Oh, conveniently, they'll blame it on guns. That's what they'll do. Incremental steps that they use to get what they want. Oh, you're past these gun laws because we're going to protect the people. No, it has nothing to do with protecting the people. It has everything to do with protecting themselves. Because if the populace isn't armed, then they can do their draconian fucking 1984 shit. That's what it's all about. It's nothing to do with protecting people. Nothing to do with it. Again, that's what you get when half the country are truly idiots.